Then I put another coat, because I put 2 coats usually. Usually it dries fast. You could do 2 coats back to back right away. But I wait, you know, I just let it sit on 1 coat and then I do the other coat. Because I'm not ready to paint it yet, so. And the brush is letting out some of the hair, so that's not good. You don't want hair on your canvas, you know, your wood boards. Anyway, just up and down. That's what I do. Up and down. Make sure the lines are going nicely. Straight across. Yeah. Very nice. You see how we covered the whole wood? Beautiful. So this is the priming part, which is the easiest part. And I watch very carefully because there's a hair there. That was my hair. Alright, so this is going to go in the other room. I'm going to let it dry. Oof, let me put it over here. Let it dry overnight here. And earlier today I primed this board. It's a 16 by 16. I mean, I primed it, this one I primed early this morning. So it's already dry. I'm just giving it 1 more coat so that when I do use this, it's ready. I may use this one for a resin pour, so that's why I'm making sure it's very well taken care of. And if you don't want your boards to curl up on you when they're drying and they're halfway dry or they kind of dry completely, you could put a weight on it. That's what I do. I use my son's old weights and I put one on top of it to get it nice and flat for when I'm going to use it, because you see it's curling up a little bit. Yeah, put a weight on it and it will stay right the way you want it to be. Now I am going to close this and my primer, put it away next to my regular paint. Hopefully I don't get them confused. And I take out this plastic because what I do is I lay layers of plastic on this table so I could every day or whenever I'm ready to paint again, just have a new cover, you know. There you go, nice new cover. Let me go wash my hands real quick and I'll be right with you. I'm going to show you how I hold on just a minute. See, that's how you could tell you bought a really cheap primer. And it washes off so quickly. I just want to put this plastic on the table. Just another plastic I had extra, so I just want to put it on the table. Later I cut it down here, so it'll be 2 pieces of plastic. 2 layers. That's how I cover my table. I have, I'll cut it now. I have layers of plastic on it, so that way when you're ready to paint again, you have all your layers ready. You got your paint all ready. So just wanted to show you, this is how I did my geo that I'm going to do on a board. So this is my idea. I do a lot of different ideas, you know, of how I want my geos to be. And this is my first watercolor. I'm not good at watercolor, you see? Ugh. Anyway, so my mermaid. Look at my mermaid. And this is alcohol paint. I just keep them all until I put them on a board. But anyway, let's get back to my geo. This geo is going to be on a 2 feet by 2.5 feet board, which is the ones I just finished. And I'm going to get a dry one and see if I could use this one. This one is a nice dry one. I did it yesterday, and it has a little alcohol pink in there, but that's okay because I used alcohol ink there. But it'll come off once I put the resin. I mean, you know, the resin colors. It won't show. So I'm gonna do the lines, which is what I'm going to do right now. And the way I do the lines is I make them with a marker that it's kind of light, so that if you put anything on it, it'll come out just like you want it. So this is going to be the first part. It's going to be around here. I'm going to this is my first part. Okay, let's do another layer in there. Just follow the same opening. It's a little thin on this side, big on this side, but you got to try to be symmetrical. So I've been only doing these a couple of months, so I'm just trying to show you how I do my stuff. And then the next one is going to be in this corner, which is going to be like that. Then you follow the same patterns. And again. And again. You want to leave enough room that you could put paint and it doesn't clash together with this. So over here, I'm going to do another layer. There. And I have room to do another layer because I wanted to kind of reach that. And then, let's see, it goes this way. And then this one goes right here. This one is going to go See, I don't use the sculpting. I used the sculpting a few times for my resin pour, for my geodes, which is, the sculpting is to separate your boundaries so that you don't clash into other boundaries that have different colors or may have glitter in it. So I don't do that because I like to just do it like freehand and see how well I do it. So anyway, that's going to be my next geo. That's the shape that I want. And this is the one I'm talking about, that I use the sculpting on it. See, I use the sculpting in here. It's like a cement kind of sculpting. You put it together, it's two parts. They sell it in Amazon. It's called sculpt or sculpting. Anyway, and you put it here and it separates the boundaries. That's what I use, especially for right here. And if you touch this, it gets hard like a cement, but you see it didn't cross the paint colors. The glitter always flies all over the place. So I learned that maybe I'll do the glitter first next time, and then do, sorry, I'm trying to put my painting back with the parchment paper in between. And anyway, I hope that was a pretty good tutorial on how I do my sculpting for my sketching for my geo. And I'm not sure what color I'm going to use. If it's going to be turquoise or maybe a blue geo. So let's see what color I come up with. And I drew that yesterday. And I drew this one with Sharper. What's the name? Sharper? That was a cute one. And did this one. I haven't done that one yet because I was planning on doing an abstract like that with light green, like neon green color. This is where I put all my art paintings, the amount of art paintings I've done. Over here, I'm going to show you, I'm up to These are all the videos that I put up. And I'm up to number 513. That's the video I'm up to. So just make sure you keep track of everything you do, because you may get a call from somebody. I did this the other day. Oh my God, I can't draw faces for nothing. But anyway, well, sometimes. But just make sure you keep track of all the stuff that you do. And that way you always have it there. You know, you don't have to go looking for it. I practice on lips, on eyes. I'm always doing some kind of drawing. This is my mom's house in Puerto Rico. This is my mom's house. The river, all grassy area. She had stones here, different color. We had a little stair here. We jumped right in the river. Church is right there. We used to just go to church right there. We're Catholics, so we always go to church on Sundays. Or, you know, we try. This is a page on how I do my geodes and the colors that I've used. But, as I said, keep track of everything you do, guys, okay? I'll talk to you later. Love you all to pieces. And, I think that's it. My betta fish. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, you couldn't even see that anyway, because it's so far away. Let me show it to you. Look at my betta fish. My betta fish. I hope you've seen the part that I wanted to show you. The part of the geo. It's most important. Let me show you now. That's another betta fish. This is my abstract paintings. I keep track of them. That's the one I did with Sharper, the lady Sharper. She's really good at painting. And Daniskin or something like that, some guy also that those are two people I made. This is just a tree blowing all over the place. Little girl jumping rope. And that one I did yesterday. This one I did the day before yesterday. This is the geo that I said I'm doing now. Well, I'm not doing it right now. I'm gonna put it away, and I'll be working on it soon as I get my resin. Yeah, that's what I'll do. These are all my alcohol ink. I keep track of them also. This is all my list of pours that I've done. Acrylic and resin. I put acrylic and resin together. But anyway, it's good to have these sketchbooks and, you know, just keep them and keep everything on track. Love you all. Talk to you later. Bye.